Hello, Monsters Abound here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and Part 8 of my Malekith campaign. Last time we defeated Hag Graef, although Claron over here decided... Are they Claron? Yeah, Claron took Hag Graef from us while Malekith's force was replenishing. However, in a stunning display of Dark Elf duplicity, easily the worth of a Saturday morning cartoon villain, we waited for them to leave and then took it from them. And now Malekith is heading straight for the Circle of Destruction. I like to think Malekith is a kind of a bit like a Saturday morning cartoon villain. When he casts Blade Wind, he probably says something like, "Mind if I cut in here?" and then laughs manically for 20 minutes while everyone around him slowly edges away. There's also been an update to Steel Faith Overhaul, and thankfully it didn't destroy the save, so that's good. You'd have known if that had happened, because this video would have been black and you would just have me probably shouting and screaming very intelligently thought up expletives just continuously. That would be what you would have got. But instead we do still have the campaign. The save is working, so that's all good. So we're heading for the Circle of Destruction over here, which has this circle of destruction in the... I mean, is that like a local tourist attraction maybe? You have tours that drive around it in chariots, cold run chariots maybe? Maybe. Who knows? And Narian over here is heading for the Shrotak Mountains. The Claron do have some cities in the mountains here, but our Beastmen buddies, I mean, I say buddies, I mean, they're useful. They're kind of like the friend who comes round who, you know, no one's really very chummy with, kind of smells a bit greasy, lank hair, but his parents have a jacuzzi, so it's kind of nice, but you don't really want to spend too much time with him. That's kind of the Beastmen to us. That's our sort of relationship to the Beastmen. It's not a very healthy relationship, let's put it that way. But hopefully they should attack Storag Core and the Temple of Adioth, and hopefully head south away from us and stop spreading their horrible, horrible chaos corruption in our region, because currently they're spreading 8 of it. Ugh. It's horrible. We don't want that. No, definitely not. And we've got some... we don't really want to do that. I want to upgrade to the Dread City. Mostly because I want some cavalry. Well, I suppose I could. I could get some Dark Riders. That is I mean, that is a potential.
Do not vex us further.
Alright. Jeez. But maybe we'll have to think about... Yeah, I think some Dark Riders would probably round off this army quite nicely. Maybe get rid of... I mean, Dark Shards are just so good, though. Maybe get rid of a Reaper Bolt Thrower and a Dread Spear. Get a couple of Dark Riders in there. Get some Cav. That could be useful. So we're going to skip that and end the turn. Oh, Satilla is a... Forgot to move you. Sorry, love. I kind of hope... Will they garrison the Circle of Destruction? Or will they just go for Malekith? So we've actually spotted the Beastmen. Okay, where are you guys going? You're marching. So you'll be tired. Bequish Blackstone. Okay.
Who seeks the counsel of the Witch King?
You want military access, you're going to give us money for it. You're a bit beat up, yeah, sure, I'm going to... Yeah, what choice did you have, weak as you are? I mean, let's not say things we can't take back. Yeah, the is it the Overhaul? Overhaul are getting quite close. Okay, so we've got the sacrifice to Authority. It's available to perform once again if we want to. Okay, these armies aren't particularly good. The Circle of Destruction's force isn't particularly good. We could probably take this force over here.
Definitely not. foolish request.
I don't think they can reach us. So, okay. Well, first things first. Let's go and grab Shrotak mounted. Do nothing.
The enemy's stench is everywhere.
Yeah, well, it would be. They're very close. Run away. Okay, we should be safe, I think. But that's a little troubling. We might have to. Let's hit Circle of Destruction over here. Okay, so it doesn't say that we've got a very good chance, but I think our chance is better than we think because we got Hag Graef there with Burning Head. We got Malekith in his chariot. They do have the Reaper Bolt Thrower, but we've got 3 Reaper Bolt Throwers, so we outnumber them.
Bloody slaughter awaits.
Some of these maps do look very impressive. Got to give it to them. However, concentrating back on the battle at hand, they do have some bolt throwers over there. I mean, it's not too bad. They've only got 1. We've got 3. Our main line is over here, and I've had to put my bolt throwers here because it's basically the only piece of land that's even vaguely flat, which is less than ideal because, I mean, I could push my... To be honest, this battle doesn't go very well. Spoilers. We've got our Witch Elves behind the bolt throwers to protect them. Blackguard and Nagrond over on the right flank. Most of the rest of the line on the left flank. There's Malekith and his chariot. Hag Graef is over on in the centre over there as well. So it's starting off pretty well. However, somehow they drop a Pit of Shades on top of one of my units and it just devours it alive. I think it's this Dreadlord. I think she has some sort of... Hang on, let's just check. Yes, it looks like she's got some sort of ability. No. There. Rubric of Dark Dimensions. There we go. 2 uses, 95-second cooldown. Cast a Pit of Shades. So that's really nasty. That does a lot of damage. However, we can do a lot of damage as well. In comes a Burning Head, and that roasts quite a few of their ranged units, which is just as well, because we're going to need that. The Black Ark Corsairs get shot up. We're going to charge with our Bleak Swords and Dread Spears. Over here, their Lord gets surrounded by Witch Elves. Our Nagrond, Blackguard and Nagrond are currently engaged with some Dread Spears, but they're getting surrounded. They're basically the only unit holding up the right flank, and then comes a Death Hag as well. So it's not particularly great. Imagine you do a lot of damage. Malekith is in the back there, riding around, squishing fools. There he goes. Up to 27 kills. Taking a little bit, taking some fire, but it does absolutely nothing to him. He's a monster tank in that chariot. Witch Elves are getting torn to pieces by this Dreadlord. They are not doing particularly well. I mean, a Dreadlord is heavily armoured, so that's probably a bad choice to throw the Witch Elves in there, but that's all I had at the time. The Blackguard is utterly surrounded. They are fighting to the last, but they're taking a lot of damage for it. Malekith has got caught up with the enemy unit. They've got a Blackguard and Nagrond themselves, although again, looking pretty dead. The Blackguard don't seem to do an awful lot, to be honest. They seem to die very quickly. I think it's because they've got such a small unit size. I don't know. I just kind of feel that their unit size is so small it basically makes them pointless to use. Dreadlord is slowly going down. We're dueling with their bolt thrower, and we have managed to destroy most of. I mean, I think it's breaking now. Yeah, it's shaken, damage sustained. We are going to win that engagement. We're chasing down some of their units with our Reaper Bolt crossbows. Another Burning Head there's going to go and free up Malekith. Goes straight over him, but he's okay. Look at that. He doesn't mind a little bit of fire. And that's broken most of those units. He's going to then charge in. Finish him off. Drive me closer so I can hit them with my sword, he's saying. Indeed it does. There's only a few more units left. We're going to bring up our crossbows to deal with them. One of our spears has been all but wiped out by a unit of Black Arc hand bows. Look at them there, running around like they own the place. So we're going to bring up our crossbows. We're also going to bring up a bolt thrower. Aiming at, I think they're trying to wipe that unit out. Only 452 health left. Wouldn't be very difficult to do it. They're already looking a little bit tattered, but they're still pretty much at full strength.
Spill your brother's blood.
Not going to be at full strength when the bolt throwers hit them. Yeah, that's... Yeah, that's... They do get up and keep going though, and that's, you know, in the face of being hit by a massive volley of bolts. That's
I have killed enough.
commendable. But when the crossbows get in range as well, they decide to run away. I kind of feel that went wrong on multiple levels. We've lost our Black Guard. Huh. Oh well, let's give the Banner of Rage to Malekith. We've also got a Banner of Murder now, which seems pretty good. Maybe I should give that one to Malekith. Oh well. I'm going to sack it for the cash. This we've got the Banner of Murder. Where is it? Banner of Murder. This banner is steeped in the blood of sacrificial victims. Its murderous aura instills a thirst for death and carnage in its bearers.
Malekith,
Fair enough.
King of Nagaroth.
After that particular beating, I think we're going to run away. Get some replenishment going on. And Hag Graef.
Victory is mine.
Let's give you... let's give you scouting. And we can't really recruit anything else.
The people are displeased.
And there's some... There's an army heading northwards here. They've got some quite elite shades. Hopefully the beastmen are around here, and hopefully the beastmen will pick them off. But if they don't, I'll have to get Malekith over there to deal with it. We have killed one of their armies, although it's only a small one, and the garrison, and we lost our Black Guard to do it. On the other hand, that will mean we'll get lots more money, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. Anything else we can do? Not really. Ooh, we could upgrade the Nagron to Dread City. I think we should totally do that. And I think I'll leave that for the moment. What I'll do here is I want to get some Dark Riders, because I need some units to pick off missile units and artillery, and currently I don't have anything to do that, so we're going to get some Black Riders. Well, Narin, not sure what Narin's going to do. Run away, I think. Probably. We might be able to. Well, I mean, Hag Graef should be okay. His defences are pretty good, so we should be all right there. And we just raided, and we just sacked the Circle of Destruction. So they've got. They're going to have problems. They're going to have to rebuild all that stuff, and probably defend it again. So that's not so much a yeah, that'll be fine. Settlement upgrade available. Do we want to do that? Well, let's upgrade the guild halls there. I think I'm okay with that. Forgot to move my agents. Okay, they've resettled that ruin. Now, hopefully the beastmen will take advantage and wipe them out. Oblique holds at war. Yeah, they are with Claron. We might be able to use that to. Oh dear. Hag Graef has just fallen to the Marauders.
Your conquests strike.
Okay, bye. Okay, so we've got some more money there. We got the next chapter. Blah blah blah. That's fine.
Lord of the Black Tower.
Okay, so you have set up shop there. You are quite beaten up, but Narin is in absolutely no position
Garrison is mine.
to do anything about that. So we're going to pull back.
King of Nagaroth.
Malekith is going to pull back as well.
Subjects.
Witch Elves just die so quickly. They just don't seem worth it. Let's get the unit of Dark Riders. Do I get rid of the Witch Elves? I can't. Yeah, well, I don't know. It's awkward. Let's get rid of the unit of Dread Spears. Get another unit of Dark Riders in there. I think that's going to be useful. I think they are going to prove very, very useful. And Narin, does you not in?
Tired.
Oh, you march. That's why. Ah. Well, the Temple of Cain might be in. It might be okay. I might. No, I won't get rid of the Witch Elves. I kind of want to, but I'm not going to do it. Satilla, why don't you go and harass this, whatever her name is.
Evil deeds fulfilled.
Villaroth the Blood Scourge. Well, you have succeeded, and you hate Dark Elves. That's probably not ideal for you, being a Dark Elf as you are. But let's give you Hinder Replenishment, so you can do that again. And then we're going to get Nadraxis. We're going to assault these units. Failed, but at least you tried. That's the main thing. The other main thing is succeeding, though. Which you failed at. Okay, so 4 turns for that. That's good. We're getting 2,000 a turn. So let's upgrade the Dark Tower there. Will that bring in more garrison? Yes, it will. So that should be fine. And settlement upgrade. We could upgrade this. 3,200. No, I'm not really sure what I'd build there, to be honest. What about slaves? How are we doing with slaves? Well, we don't want slaves in the Black Flood, so we'll stop that. Currently getting a little bit of income from slaves, which is, you know, good. Most of the slaves I want to go to Nagaron, though, just for the moment. That's where we have all our sort of slave increasing, income increasing buildings. So that's where they're going to do the most work. You're heading northward, are you? Okay. I'm slightly concerned about the Hag Hole. Okay, but we have got Forge to Kill. Steel is only as strong as the hand that wields it. That's going to increase our weapon strength for our Dread Spears, Dark Shards, Bleak Swords and Black Arc Corsairs, and on missile damage for Dark Shards and Black Arc Corsairs. So that's good. Okay, we could hit these guys. Now, they've got a lot of artillery. But we've now got some Dark Riders, so we can use that to our advantage. They have some dark... Again, we can...
Lord of the Black Tower.
If only my Witch Elves were slightly healthier, that would be very, very useful. Right, Narin, you're going to head to Rakdu Gorge, and then you're going to recruit some units.
I admire your darkness.
Thanks, Narin. It's always nice to be admired. It's very kind of you to say. I think we can destroy this army. So what does... Right, channeling. Increases winds of magic. But reduces leadership, so they don't actually have a caster in their army. Death Mask, Helm of the Kraken, but
I am the Witch King.
Okay.
Foolish request.
The Draxes, can you assault these? Because if you can, that would be amazing. It's only a 27% chance. But if you can... You can. Okay, that's good. That's weakened them a little bit. Not a huge amount, but it's still weakened them a little bit. Let's give you Assassinate. And I don't think you can... You can't hinder replenishment. Can you hinder replenishment on this one? Citilla has managed to hinder replenishment. Good job. So you've got a Gravedigger and an Organ Merchant, which is... I mean, those two kind of go together, don't they, really? So that's very nice. Okay, I think... I feel like we can take these guys out.
No.
With clever use of our Dark Riders, we can hit their artillery and wipe it out.
Foolish request.
So that's what we're going to do. Here we go. Okay, so we've got 2 banners to give, and I mean, the Banner of Murder increases speed, charge bonus, and weapon damage, which I think would probably be best on Malekith. So it's going to increase his speed to 70, his charge bonus to 101, and his weapon damage as well. So that's going to be quite good. And then the Banner of Rage increases melee attack, charge bonus, and weapon damage. Which, let's give it to our healthiest Witch Elf unit. That should help a little bit. Let's go with that.
To battle.
More forces from Claron Car. Yeah, quite. Hag Green's hiding in the forest over there. She's going to drop a burning head that's going to go straight through the enemy army. And I mean, catches some of those, manages to burn its way through a unit of Dread Spears. 2 units of Dread Spears, does a fair chunk of damage. Basically, I'm just trying to taunt them and pull them in. Still does a fair amount of damage. And Hag Green gets away scot-free after killing 32 Dark Elves. Our Dark Riders are hiding in the forest over here. They're just waiting for the enemy army to pull forward enough and leave their artillery behind. And then they'll move in and try and silence it. And that's so if we can silence their artillery and keep our own going, we should be able to win this battle fairly handily. So the artillery is in range now. They're going to be opening fire and doing a lot of damage to the enemy front line. Their Dreadlord is... She has the... Is it Blood Scourge title? Which gives her the Hungerer, which I think makes her regenerate in combat. She's also got a healing potion and the Helm of the Kraken, which gives regeneration. So basically, she's a bit of a tank and it's going to be very difficult for us to deal with because we don't really have any answer to that. Malekith and his chariot is more anti-infantry than anything else. So he's going to have difficulty dealing with an enemy lord who is... quite so dangerous. Crossbows opening fire now, doing a lot of damage. In comes Malekith. Straight into that unit over there. Gets instantly stuck. Good job. So, we're going to help him free him up. So that incinerates a lot of Dark Elves, and Malekith only takes slight damage over in the rear. We can see the Dark Riders are doing exactly what they needed to. They've hurtled out of the forest, they've hit the Reaper Bolt Throwers and silenced them. Unfortunately, there is a unit of Spears over here who's being a little bit of a pain, so we're going to have to pull away. But hopefully, we can, between the 2 of them, just sort of kite them back and forth, wipe out the Reapers, Reaper Bolt Throwers. That Dreadlord is being a massive pain and is, as you can see, lost absolutely no health. Poor Malekith has taken a little bit of a beating. However, he's tied up a lot of units. So basically, no units have reached our front line. Our Witch Elves are also hidden in the forest over here, just in case we need them. Hag Green trying to hit the enemy Dreadlord with a fireball, but misses.
Action awaits.
We're going to try and pull, because Malekith is looking a little bit worse for wear now. He's taking a little bit of a beating. The Dark Riders have been doing fantastic work, and we've managed to rout one of the bolt throwers. One of the bolt throwers has come back, but we've got some enemy crossbows to chase down, so it's one unit of Black Riders has come in to deal with them. Black Riders definitely paying for themselves already, doing fantastic work hunting down those ranged units. We're trying to open up on the enemy Lord with our crossbows. We've also got Hag Green in there try and pin the Dreadlord down. As you can see, he's taking a lot of damage. Even with regeneration, he's not going to be able to heal that fast. And he is now broken and running. Good stuff. Hag Green and Malekith are going to chase down some units over there. At the same time, the enemy bolt throwers are back in operation, which is a bit of a pain. We need to get our Dark Riders back on them. However, they've certainly done less damage than they should have done. They're only up to, there's 4 kills there, 13 there, not doing very good. They are opening fire on the Witch Elves who have come out of the forest, only to get filled full of bolts. The poor ladies. Never mind, in come the Dark Riders to finish them off. They're going to get some point blank shots, but that's okay. The rest of them hit the crews and rout them instantly. Just going to spend some time hunting down every single last one of these bolt thrower crews so they're not a problem in the future. I think having those Dark Riders really paid off. And we're going to get some more slaves for that. Some experience as well. Do we get any? No? Nothing else? Okay, well, that's fine. Let's take some slaves. Battle Force Vililosh? Yep. We've got the Glittering Scales, so that's actually quite a good one. You've got Spell Shield, so actually not many.
Unthinkable.
Yeah, I think the Glittering Scales is actually going to be better because that reduction in melee attack is actually really nice, and the magic resistance is good against units which have magical attacks, but not many of the lords have magical attacks now. So I think the Glittering Scales is actually going to be slightly better to have. So I'm going to do that. I think we can. Oh, well,
Unthinkable.
the only problem is I don't want to be in range of that army as well. But finishing off that would be good. Screw it. I might regret this, but never mind. Let's wipe them out and take the rest as slaves. And then get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. Can we march? No, we can. Maybe get a little replenishment. We might be in range of that army, but I think even if they attack, we should. I don't think they might. I think we're stronger than them, so I think we might be okay. And we can get Seraphon. So what does that do? So it will increase his decrease his lead. Decrease his leadership a little bit, his armor a little bit. Charge bonus, but increases every other stat, and also gives him flaming attack. So Seraphon it is. Terrifying black dragon is the Witch King's favoured mount upon which he can ride into battle. And there's Seraphon there, looking very jaunty. Very nice. And we got research available as well. So I think we're going to go for reworked crossbows. Who could have imagined that Fingers of a Slave would have so many uses? That's true. Let's get that one. We're recruiting units there. Oh, Hag Green has a skill point, which I'm going to put in scouting because I need more magic items, I think. So that's, in fact, Adrian, you can now have the spell shield. I don't think we've got anything else we can give you, actually. No. No, not even there. That's okay. Public order is reasonable, actually. It's not too bad. We've got quite a lot of cash. 3 turns until that's finished. And you know what? I'm going to upgrade Dagrak's End. I'm a little bit worried about the Overhaul. They are at war with Goron, so hopefully Goron will be able to like fight them back. But Hag Graef couldn't, so who knows? Hopefully they'll be okay. Let's see what happens here. So I don't think that army will attack us. What are you doing? Oh, are you going to attack us? You are. I don't think that's wise, to be honest. Let's give the Banner of Murder to Malekith with Seraphon. And otherwise, yeah, I mean, they're certainly very brave to attack me, but I don't think they're very smart. I don't think this is going to be any problem at all. The third force from... is it Claron or Caron? I think it's Claron. I can't remember. It doesn't really matter either way. They're going to be dead soon.
These pretenders shall know endless despair.
If you say so, but I'm not entirely certain that's going to be the case. So they've got a fairly melee-orientated army. They do have some unit of crossbows, dark shards there. Nothing too much to worry about. They do have a Reaper Bolt Thrower. Our Dark Riders are of course hidden in the forest over here. Our main line is over here. We've of course got Malekith with Seraphon. There he is. Smile for the camera. Yep. There we go. Malekith still maintaining his sword over the shoulder look. Gotta say, when he picks a look, he sticks with it, doesn't he? He knows what he likes. Artillery is on range now and it's going to absolutely wreck the approaching enemy army. They're going to take a lot of damage while they approach our lines. And just as soon as they've moved a little bit further, our Dark Rider is going to come straight out of the forest to hit them right in the rear. We've got Malekith over on our left flank there. Hag Graef as well. As soon as we get in range, we're going to hit them with a burning head. In come the Dark Riders. Might want to turn around, guys. Or not. Up to you. Burning head going off over here. Roasts one unit. Roasts 2 units. And then kind of roasts a third as well. So that was a good job, Hag Graef. Only get 132 kills. Not bad. Then she throws a fireball at this unit of Black Ark Corsair handbows and does a huge amount of damage. Seraphon comes in and burns a whole bunch more. And then they continue to get strafed by bolts. Basically, it's just a massacre. We're shooting fish in a barrel here. Their Dreadlord does manage to reach the line. She's the only one of her army that does. The rest of them get absolutely annihilated before they get anywhere near. And Malekith comes in to finish her off. Takes a chunk of her health, terrifies her, and she's away. Going to try and catch her, but she's on a horse, so she's going to be pretty quick. She's got a speed of 106. Going to drop a chill wind to try and slow her down. It does help a little bit, but not as much as we really need. And the Dark Riders are going to just hunt down a few units to make sure we don't have much of a force left to hunt down after the battle.
Time to go. This fight is lost. The battle is lost.
Well, looks like Claron have thrown their best at us, and it wasn't good enough. That's 3 armies. We've got a Gleaming Pendant as well. So that's fine. That's all right. I'll take it. And we'll get some unit replenishment and some more slaves, which will come in useful. Malekith is a confident attacker and brave. Of course he is. What a brave little soldier he is. What are you up to? Where are you going? Okay. So we've now got 23 units. We've completed the Supreme Spell Shield quest, or the next part of it anyway. So we've got a quest battle coming up for the Supreme Spell Shield. That's going to give us 8 melee defense, 20 magic resistance, Winds of Magic minus cost 2 for Doombolt, and Doombolt upgraded. Enemy hero's action success chance -10, and a passive ability. Effect increase proportional to number of enemy units in range, decrease to power reserve. So, Strenuous Kingslayer leads the Witch King to Lustria. There, on board his black ark, as it is moored off the savage coast, he reveals that deep in the mosquito swamps the Witch King's shield can be found, hanging as a trophy from the palanquin of the slain mage priest. Malekith makes a great show of thanking the captain and pays him then and there. As Strenuous smiles upon the wealth he suddenly accumulates, the Witch King grabs the captain by the throat and casually throws him over the side of the great vessel. His fortune follows him into the sea. Malekith cares not for riches, it is power that he's always craved. Classic Malekith. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of Saurus here, and some feral Bastiliodons, led by Saurus Oldblood, and reinforcements are expected. Where is it? That's the question. Can we actually see? Ah, there it is. Over there. So it's a fair old trek. We might have to teleport ourselves, otherwise we'll be walking forever. Can we get you? Yeah, we can just wipe this army out. Let's kill them. There we go. Let's get some more slaves. Only 21. Only 21 survived. I mean, potentially we could take the Circle of Destruction. Let's do that. That's going to be an easy battle, so let's auto-resolve that. We'll put the Glade Pendant on these guys. Sure. Do that. There we go. And this time, we are going to occupy. So taking the Circle of Destruction. We've also got a Scroll of Power, which might become useful, and a Factor, which is good. Public Order is not particularly good there, so we don't have to do something about that. Dryrain, however, does have a skill point, and I'm going to put that in. Let's go for Sheaf Master. Buff up his black shards. And I think I'm going to grab him some Dread Spears. That's the word. Can we build anything special here? Like a certain... I suppose we've got a port. That's fine. I'm a little bit concerned about this, though. Surtha. Not Surtha Eek, just Surtha. Where are you going? What are you attacking? If you attack Negron, that's no problem. We've got fireball towers there. That's not going to be an issue. But if you attack Hag Graef, we could be in a little bit of trouble potentially. So I might have to just be a little bit cautious. Yeah, I wanted to talk to Claron. Now we were at war. They did declare war on us at some point, didn't they? But then they made peace for no reason. So,
what plight do you bring before the Black Court?
Well, I bring the plight of a non-aggression pact and maybe a trade agreement and military access. And you can pay me for that. You can pay me even more for that. A little bit less. Ah. There we go. We've got a trade treaty with them. That'll be helpful. That'll give us a little bit more cash. We can build up Dryrain's force a little more. I mean, we've got the Circle of Destruction. I kind of want to keep it, but if we do lose it, that's no problem. So if Overhaul hit Hag Graef, we'll move Malekith back and potentially go and deal with them. That's yeah. So that's probably what I'm going to do now. Probably keep an eye on Overhaul, try and keep up the pressure on Claron or Claron or whatever their name is. So that's the plan. So that's all we've got time for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. and I'll see you next time.